All right, we're going to start with the intro and verse riff to Everlong. Let's go ahead now and figure out how this whole thing works. It all starts with a chord that looks like this. And this is a power chord starting on the 9th fret. Your first finger is going to be on the 9th fret of the 5th string, and your third finger is going to be on the 11th fret of the 4th string. And we're going to have an open E string in there. Now our pattern to this is going to go bass, bass, chord, bass, chord, chord, bass, chord, bass, bass, chord, bass, chord, 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 bass. Did you catch all that? Let me go through it again for you, so you can probably get a pencil and write it down here, because I know it's rather lengthy. I'll take it nice and slow. It goes bass, bass, chord, bass, chord, chord, bass, chord, bass, bass, chord, bass, chord, 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 bass. And when I'm hitting the bass notes, I'm just hitting the low 6th string, and then the chord is the 4th and 5th string together. So we're going to do that one time through. Then we're going to move our first finger over here to the 9th fret on the 6th string, and we're going to do the same pattern. It's going to sound like this. So when we put it all together, we get this. Then we're going to move it down here to the 5th fret. Same chord shape we just saw up here on the 9th. Pattern here is going to be a little bit different. It's going to go. And what I did there was 2 bass, chord, 3 bass chord. And then 1 more bass, and then we're going to move that whole chord up to 9th and do that same pattern a few times. And what I'm doing there is rotating 3 bass notes with 1 chord. So we have when we put the whole thing together, we get this. And then it all starts over after that. Now, there's also a guitar that comes in, sounds something like this. Which is a heavier guitar part that comes in over the main riff that we use for the intro and the chorus. And that whole thing starts down here. This is a really odd sounding chord. You're going to use your first finger on the 4th fret of the 6th string and your second finger on the 4th fret of the 4th string, and we're going to mute the 5th string with the edge of our first finger, and it's going to sound like this, really weird. On its own, that isn't much. So that we do that chord, and then it's slid up here to our power chord shape on the 9th fret. So we're going to have index finger 9th fret and 3rd finger on 11th fret. And by the way, that's an F sharp chord. This is an F sharp over a G sharp. From there we go to this chord here, which is our first finger, barring all of the strings, the 6th, 5th, and 4th strings on the 9th fret, down to 5th, and then back up to 9th. So what I'll do is I'll play that part along with the music once for you really quick here, so that you can see how that heavy part comes along and fits in. It all fits together. And by the way, when this gets heavier, that's just under the verse. So we're using that same riff I just taught you all the way through the verse. Let's go on and check out the second guitar that plays along.